In this tutorial, I want to talk about constant in C. Constant in C. So constant is basically a modifier that we use to state, declare a variable that we don't want to change in our program. A constant variable that we don't want to change in our program. For example, you have a variable that you don't want it to change in the entire program. You use const to declare that variable. For example, we have, let me say, int number, and I want to assign it to 6 or 10. And over here, let me print out the number, print f, and I say d. I want to print out this number over here, and I call it int. Um, so, and if I print out this, you can see it's printing at 10. You can see 10 over here. For what if I want to change it? I want to change it, and I can say num is equal to, let me say, 60 over here. And if I print it again, print f, and I say num, and if I print it again, you can see to print. Okay, I actually need to put a backslash over here to print in a new line. Run it again. You can see to give me, I print 10 and 60. So what if I don't want num to change? If I don't want num, I want it to be stable. I don't want it to change throughout my program. I will add this modifier. I call it modifier constant. So if I put this const over here, so and I try to run my program, you see your program will not be able to run, to give an error, because variable declare const here, the variable declare const cannot be changed, modified. Why? Because I declared a constant variable num here, and I tried to change it over here. So my program will throw an error because I'm trying to modify a constant variable. So if you have a variable that you don't want to change over throughout your program, use const to modify it and tell your compiler that this this particular variable I don't want to change throughout my program. So I cannot change this num any longer because I have modified it with const modifier. So, and if I remove it over here, I'll be able to print out, run this. For example, you want to name this a constant. It is preferred you use uppercase letters like this is equals to, let's say, 5 or 6. Okay, be able to print over here now. And if you run this program now, you can see 16, you can see 6. Mean to say. So it is preferably use uppercase letter to name your constants, so that in your program, when you see uppercase letter, you will know that this is a constant. Constant can also be referred to other things like um, that numbers, characters. For example, here, this 78 now is a constant because throughout your program it will not change. It will not change. So you can also use character here. I say uh, A. A is also referred as a constant over here because your A will remain A throughout this your program, does not change. So there are just things or values that will never change in your program. So yeah, that's all about constants in C.